As they say around here, keep Austin weird. They're going to keep it electric today inside Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium, home to the Longhorns. This isn't your run-of-the-mill matchup. You get a couple of powerhouses, both ranked in the top 10, and statements can be made in this one. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. We'll put total leather and we'll get started. Well, that'll give them good field position as he kicks it out of bounds. The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll start this drive firing. Going for a big play right off the bat. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Line gets set, first down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Going up top on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Oh, he's going to go up top. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with their man, but a good job there by the defense.
They'll go back to the air on second down. He'll get rid of it. Wide open downfield. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
That's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
He wants to throw it again. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Now facing a 2nd and 10 from the 28 after that last incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the tight end. Fires the pass. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. Inside the 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve his field position.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can add just have unbelievable hands to the mix, because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Let's go! Razor!
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Texas.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Texas! Smokey the Cannon not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got him downfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They want to throw it. Buys a little time. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're wasting no time trying to get the ball back. They're going to go for an early onside kick. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
Timeout, Texas.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And the kicking team's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, LSU.
They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the 1st quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Trying play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Going to try to get it himself. Across the 25, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The give out of the gun. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas 7, LSU 6.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. To the air, it's Ewers. Moving out of the pocket. They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Flushed out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the sticks. It's Bond. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Longhorns are marching down the field. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Here we go. Gaucho, gaucho. And go.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And that ball is picked off. He's at the 50. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Looking for a man, it's Nussmeier. Fires to the tight end. They knock him down at the 2, and what a return to put it right on the doorstep. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Quarterback adapting. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. On the move, he fires. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
We've just seen in this game the ball's just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to, and as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row, now they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning.
And they got him for the sack. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. To the air, it's Ewers. Now he's going to break the pocket. Fires on the move. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll throw it on first down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. He's back to throw on second down. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Looking for more room. The 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Longhorns!
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a...
And here's the fifth interception by this quarterback. Touchdown, Texas! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Durham. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Wants to fire on second down. The pressure on him, and the quarterback goes down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help of...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too?
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick, setting up fourth down.
Getting some heat. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't...
He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, LSU. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
He's looking to pass. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they trim more off of that lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. This is really aggressive here. Still just a one-possession game in the third quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Here comes the Texas offense. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Bond. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner.
And it's picked off for the fourth time today. And a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 picks now thrown in this game. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been throwing the football accurately. This is a game he would like to soon forget.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
number 86.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And he's dragged down.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to go up top on first down. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up second down. Scanning the field, it's Ewers. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll let one go down the right side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Quarterback checking the play. Motion from the offense. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Sails one into the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And I tell you what, when you got a guy that is that good at dissecting your defense, you better get pressure. Nice job by the defense, hurrying him up, speeding up the thought process.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. On third down, he drops the throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
He's got him, and they convert. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. LSU with the 1st and 10 here.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling.
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. To the air, it's Ewers. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, LSU 26, Texas 21.
They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. quickly to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
On second down, looking to throw. Makes a connection. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
So now the opportunity to take the lead with a first and goal here. Looking to throw. Keeps it going. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to throw. It's Ewers. Working the middle. It's complete. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. A huge chance for points here on third and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up fourth down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the cube?
Touchdown Longhorns! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch. In those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here, you need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. It's caught. The 2-point try is good, and now it's a 3-point game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. He's taking the deep shot. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Looking to move it through the air. Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Touchdown LSU! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space on the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the fourth quarter.
Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion.
And that's tough to defend, right? Going 5 wide, spreading us out across the field. These windows become a little bit bigger when you do that, and they were able to convert, and as a result, they walk away with 8 points on the drive.
Texas.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this...
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Oh, my goodness. What you couldn't do. Make this mistake late in the ballgame. Now, your defense better go bail you out and make a play because that was a critical turnover.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Catch in the middle. It's held.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw, it's Ewers. Starts to scramble to the left. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got it. Tackle is made after the first down. The points weren't the